Hello and welcome to this tutorial. This is the alto part for the anthem. We're doing the Planet Shakers version. So if you listen to the Planet Shakers version of the full song, it's actually a different key. So we're doing it in B flat, so it's going to be a little bit lower, and the gentlemen have the lead on this whole song, so the altos have to find parts. But the cool thing about this song is we're going to go back and forth between unison lines and parts. So just make a notation on your lyric sheet of where we're going. So let's go through the alto part. So the song starts off with an intro that's 2 measures long, and you'll hear the soloist come in on the verse. By his stripes we are healed. That's verse 1. Verse 1 is a solo. The pre-chorus that follows after that, which is the power of sin is broken, Jesus overcame it all. That's pre-chorus. The first pre-chorus is a solo as well. Now, the first time that the choir comes in and altos come in is on chorus 1, but chorus 1 is all unison. So it's kind of down just a little bit, and he'll go through that. Jesus has won it all. This is going into the chorus. Everybody's all on unison. Hallelujah. You have won the victory. Pretty low, but that's where the altos are supposed to be. Hallelujah. You have won it all for me. Stay on unison. Death could not hold you down. You are the risen King. Keep going. Seated in majesty. You are the risen King. And then it goes into verse 2. By his stripes. That's a solo. So now the next part is verse 2 is solo, but the pre-chorus is whenever we come in again. So we'll go through that. So the soloist sings the by his stripes part. Now we have the victory. When the pre-chorus enters in, that's when the choir comes back in, but we're all going to be on unison. So the soloist will sing the, now we have the victory. Everybody on unison. The power of sin is broken. Jesus overcame it all. Same exact thing. He has won our freedom. Jesus has won it all. And then the music builds up to go into the chorus 2. Chorus 2 is on parts. So altos, you got to find your part. You're a third above the tenor part. So it's going to be really simple. Hallelujah. That's your part. So you've got to be able to come out of that. Jesus has won it all. Hallelujah. You have won the victory. Same thing. Hallelujah. You have won it all for me. So let's do that. Hallelujah. Lu drops down a little bit. Hallelujah. Again. You have won the victory. The second half is exactly the same again. Hallelujah. You have won it all for me. That's that little part of the chorus. And then we're going to go right into death could not hold you down, and it jumps up to you have won it all for me. Death could not hold you down. Same thing. You are the risen King. Again. Seated in majesty. You are the risen King. Now, On that last line, that's the cool thing about the second half of the chorus, is all the lines are exactly the same. Death could not hold you down. You are the risen King, seated in majesty. See the redundancy. But this last one changes because we have to resolve the note. You are the risen King. And you actually hear the music do it. So the altos and the sopranos are actually going to be the ones that resolve the note and drop down. So let's go ahead and sing the hallelujah part again. So let's do it from the pre-chorus. That way you can get it and walk it into it. Let's just sing it all the way through the alto part. So the power of sin. 1, 2. The power of sin is broken. Jesus overcame it all. He has won our freedom. Jesus has won it all. Parts. Hallelujah. You have won the victory. Hallelujah. You have won it all for me. Up. Death could not hold you down. Same thing. You are the risen King, seated in majesty. Remember to resolve. You are the risen King. Now, we go through that chorus on parts, and then we go through an instrumental break that's for about 2 measures. Then after that instrumental break, we go into the bridge section. The bridge section is that our God is risen, He is alive. So if you've got it on your lyric sheet, now the next step with this is the soloist will sing it one time to establish the hook or the actual what it's saying. And I call that the hook. So he sings it one time to bring and establish the hook. The second time through is all on unison. The third time through is on parts. So let's go ahead and go through it. He sings this. Our God is risen. He is alive. He won the victory. He reigns on high. Everybody unison. Our God is risen. He is alive. He won the victory. He reigns on high. Then we split into parts. The alto part is this. Our God is risen. He is alive. He won the victory. He reigns on high. Now, if you can see it kind of like a stair step, because it's exactly the same thing mirrored in both lines. And I kind of look at it almost like that bouncing ball of where your voice is supposed to go. So it's, our God is risen. He is alive. Same thing. He won the victory. He reigns on high. That's the alto part for the entire bridge. So the way that we've got it now is if we've got it structured so that the soloist sings once, then we come in and sing unison, and then we come in and sing on parts. And if the music builds up and we go into the chorus, we're going to drop way down and go right into the chorus. But if we keep doing the bridge over and over, we stay on parts. Anytime that we're building, I love to keep it on parts because it just brings a nice full sound. But the second the music drops way back down and we go into the chorus, we go into the chorus on unison. So let's go ahead and sing it, and I'll show you. This is if we're not building and if we're just going straight through the bridge like we're supposed to be doing according to the chart. But of course, if God moves, we're not going to do that. So let's go through the bridge. First part through is the soloist. Our God is risen. He is alive. He won the victory. He reigns on high. Unison. Our God is risen. He is alive. He won the victory. He reigns on high. Everybody parts. Our God is risen. He is alive. He won the victory. He reigns on high. Drop to unison on the chorus. Hallelujah. You have won the victory. Still on unison. Hallelujah. And it might build. You have won it all for me. Then jump to parts. Death could not hold you down. You are the risen King. Remember, those are the same lines every time. Seated in majesty. Remember to resolve. You are the risen King. Drop down on that to resolve it. So that's essentially the whole song. So let's go through the structure for the altos. Verse 1 is a solo. Pre-chorus 1 is a solo. Chorus 1 is all unison. Everybody sing the same parts. And then we go into verse 2. Verse 2 is a solo, but pre-chorus 2 is all on parts. So then we go from that, pre-chorus 2 is all on unison. Then we go into chorus 2, that's all parts. Hallelujah. That's your part, altos. And then we go into the death could not hold you down part on parts. Death could not hold you down. That's your starting point. So we go through that chorus, and then we go through an instrumental break. That's for 2 measures. And then we go into the bridge section. The first part of the bridge is a solo to establish the hook line. The second part is all unison. Everybody sings the same part. The third part of the bridge, everybody's on parts. Our God is risen. He is alive. Same thing both times. So that is the bridge section. And then we'll do that all the way through. Then we go down to the next chorus, and we do half of it on unison from the hallelujah part. But when we hit death could not hold you down, and we build it up, then we're going to be all on parts. The key to remember whenever it comes to these choruses is if we're on a down and the music's down, we're all on unison because we're trying to encourage the congregation to sing along with us. And sometimes it's easier for them to sing along if it's all unison. But if the music's building up, it's all on parts. So that's essentially the alto part for the anthem. Happy singing, you all.